This is Foz, and this is your COP Tool Week in Review.
Thanks, Foz. This week was jam-packed with Hilti's 2018 Innovation event, as well as our trip to Lenox for a look at those new blades.
The Pro Tool Innovation Award winners have been announced, and we're giving away a Metabo grinder with a whole slew of discs.
It's Friday, September 21st.
And I need to be someplace in 10 minutes, so let's get to it.
There was yet another bright red power tool manufacturer media event this week as Hilti launched new 22-volt corded and gas-powered power tools, job site vacuums, and more at the Hilti Innovation 2018 event. Our favorite highlights include a transparent version of the BX3 cordless concrete nailer from ToolPig on Instagram, the SR6 recip saw from Toolbox Buzz, and footage of the PRA90 self-raising laser tripod from Toolaholic. Though for all of Hilti's hard work, they seem to have made the biggest impression on their audience with their subcompact SDS Max rotary hammer drill USB thumb drive. Want to catch up on all the new tools and technology? Head over to Hilti North America on YouTube, where they've uploaded 90 new videos this month, giving you more details than you could possibly digest in one sitting.
Speaking of media events, Scott and I somehow found it necessary to travel all the way to Massachusetts last week to learn about two new jigsaw blades. We flew to the corporate headquarters of Lenox to learn more about their new blades and take a tour of their amazing factory. Lenox had a pair of new jigsaw blades that feature longer life and better cuts, and an all-new metal cutting blade with a bend they call the Power Arc. This small change made a huge difference in the tests we ran. The blades were cool, but the highlight of the trip was this dude. This is Foz. Never since Edward Scissorhands has we met anyone more excited about blades. Lenox has promised us a website where all of you can get a free sample blade for yourself, but as of right now, it's still not up. We will amend the description of this video as soon as it is. Until then, don't miss our Foz video here on our YouTube channel.
It's that time again. Time for power tool companies around the world to submit their greatest achievements of 2018 and pit them against those of their peers in a legendary battle of ingenuity, creativity, functionality, and execution. That's right, it's the Pro Tool Innovation Awards. This year's winners include the expected row of red, teal, and yellow power tools, but also include boots, caulk, and drawer organizer clips. Seriously, if you need something for a job, there's likely an award-winning version of it. To find out if you bought an award winner this year, head over to ProToolInnovationAwards.com.
Diamond Products announced this week on Twitter that they're going pink. For the month of October, their premium black core bore will be premium pink to raise money for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. A portion of each sale of their premium pink high-speed blades and core bore bits will go to the Breast Cancer Research Fund. Seems like an odd thing to go pink? Not really. We've already seen alcohol, chicken, guns, fuel trucks, and fracking drill bits. All real. So if you're man enough to sport a pink blade on the job site, you might as well support a good cause at the same time. Head over to Diamond Products to get yours today.
They're here, seriously. After teasing us for a year and a half, Ryobi finally released their new 9 amp hour Lithium Plus batteries this month to the relief of Ryobi grinder owners everywhere. Speaking of grinders, thanks to the new 9 amp hour battery, you can finally run your grinder for 5 minutes. Or better yet, drop that bad boy into your Ryobi glue gun and run it for 5 weeks. If you're ready to up your amp hours, you can find the new batteries at HomeDepot.com. Get the 2-pack.
Now, buying a generator isn't something we think about until the power cuts off and the lights go out. And by then, it's hard to read the book on generators your grandfather left you. So rather than fight the crowds at Lowe's during a blackout, why not watch this fantastic video by Ryobi titled How to Buy a Generator. Spoiler alert, apparently you just need to look for the neon green one. The video helps you identify the right fit for the job by analyzing your electrical needs. For some of us, that's cooking, lighting, and other survival basics, while other of us need to power 7 televisions to make sure we don't miss one moment of the apocalypse. So do yourself a favor and preemptively watch Ryobi's How to Buy a Generator on YouTube.
Tools in Action enlisted the serious tool review skills of John Miller again to review the PortaMate PortaCube, a product that's been out for a couple years but just now gets the in-depth review it deserves. The PortaCube is part dolly, part workstation, and of course, part cube, allowing you to not only move your miter saw, but quickly set up a generous workstation and, maybe most importantly, hide your miter saw from the neighbor who continually asks to borrow your tools. John loves the pop-up subtables that support long lumber, but not how it handles in rough terrain across the neighborhood. For a full review, check out the Tools in Action video link in the description below.
Our perpetual search for more power tool goodness once again leads us into the tool review zone. This week we get an in-depth review of the all-new rigid 18-volt cordless brushless Octane half-inch impact drill driver. To be clear, this is the Octane version, so put on your big boy pants before you watch this one. We're concerned, however, with how legitimate this review is, seeing as Clint at Tool Review Zone sometimes comes across as a bit of a rigid fanboy.
Am I a fanboy? Call me a fanboy. I am a fanboy.
We just can't be sure. Judge for yourself in the Tool Review Zone on YouTube.
Our project of the week comes to us from Bob at I Like to Make Stuff, whose latest project is an impressive 8-foot-tall version of the game Perfection, where you have 30 seconds to fit a bunch of different shapes into their corresponding holes before the timer runs out and ejects all of your hard work. It was designed to be installed in the offices of Matter Hackers, a 3D printing company who, by the end of this video, appear to have no problem finishing the game to perfection. For all the details of this highly complex game and project, go check out I Like to Make Stuff on YouTube.
Now, if listening to Scott here butcher the power tool news each week isn't enough, then you won't want to miss his weekly inside look at power tools. This week, he gives us an inside look at both the first gen and the all-new second gen cordless circular saws from Makita. Per his MO, Scott first gave the saw to a pro for a week, gets his feedback, then promptly heads over to Ohio Power Tool, where Chris tears them apart to reveal all the gooey goodness on the insides. To see how the Gen 2 measures up to the Gen 1, look for the review right here on our channel. This would be a good time to subscribe and hit that little bell so you don't miss the next one.
So that wraps up our episode 26. Just one more and we'll be at 27.
Congrats to Donald Audi for winning last week's giveaway, a gray pneumatic 59-piece standard and deep duo socket set from OhioPowerTool.com.
This week we're giving away a Metabo WP9-115 4.5-inch angle grinder, complete with a 10-pack of Metabo cutting wheels.
And you only need to be a fan to win. Simply subscribe to this channel and leave a comment below to be entered.
Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next week.